Welcome back, everyone, to another P5X video, and today we're hopefully getting Barry, aka Ichigo, in P5X, who, yeah, I don't know about you guys, she's my type of girl. I know a lot of other people aren't into this kind of fashion, but that's where you and I differ. Okay, she's obviously the most popular design they've unleashed onto this game. Before, I'd say, like, you know, Cord was, you know, the icon girl of P5X. It's looking like Barry might be stealing a little bit of her thunder. She's a curse, single target DPS user who seems to specialize in DOT damage, which was Seppia's thing. That dude cannot catch a break. Oh, look who we're talking about. This guy literally has no niche to fill anymore. He got completely ratioed. You feel bad for him, but it's a bit of a bum. He had it coming. God dang, bro. So I did try and get Akihiko on my, you know, Korean account. Now that Global is out, this is the first, like, preview video we've had where, you know, I'm basically playing 2 accounts. Gonna be honest, didn't get every single gem that I could. Because, you know, Global took priority. It is what it is. So I'm not necessarily trying to sabotage this account. But yeah, if we don't get her, bro, I don't know. That'd be pretty rough. But we're on 70 pulls here. If we get it early, that'd be dope. It's not looking like it, though. Oh, never mind. Love the mask, too. God, she's so cool. Man. Persona's a little scary, though. I guess that's kind of the point. So kawaii. So her, you know, not Phantom Idol form, but her normal form is supposed to be this landmine girl, which is a Japanese fashion trend where you combine cute aesthetics and sort of goth, you know, edgy stuff. And I think she's pulling that off great. The persona, though, it's like they wanted to do Thanatos, but the head, I don't. They've not been wowing me with the personas lately, which is rare. I'm a bit of a sucker for them. Now, do we get the weapon? Of F, of course we do. Why the heck not? I mean, you know, trying to sabotage this account, right? F it. I don't even care if it's good. It just looks dope, you know? If you're watching at home and you don't know, weapons in this game are a scam. Ooh, got the 4-star. Not bad. Go, 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 go. Bankruptcy speed run. Come on. This is the last one, right? That's all the currency I have. We don't get it. That sucks. Come on, EY. Come on! Come on! People complain about the rates in Global. Welcome to the real world. Oh! The timing on that, you know, I don't know when they're gonna show up. Did I get trolled? If it's a flag, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't even have that character. We're it. That's 10. Oh! That's pretty bad. Dang it. What the dump? They put Hachiman in? What? Hey, god dang, dude. Looking extra bald. That just jump scared me. Anyway, so we ran into a bit of a problem. Based on my very loose understanding of the character, we really want this, space card, right? Problem is, there's a lot of space cards in the game, and to guarantee a gold rank of this, week 1, not exactly an easy thing, so this is a pretty involved process to try and get her up and running, which is not great, but you know, they gotta introduce new sky cards somehow, right? Yeah, that, I don't know, I don't want to be too negative, but dog, I got one, but it's blue rarity. It kind of stinks. What are the chances? Every new, you know, space card they add, it's just gonna be harder and harder to get a gold rarity. Kind of a pain. So my next best chance is to just buy all these, which I do not want to do. That's a dupe. That's a dupe. I guess I'll give it a try next week. God, that's frustrating. Let's see the highlight, though. Okay, she's got little ghost buddies. And... oh my god. Whoa, 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 whoa! Personal space lady! It's kind of weird. She's just like... Anywho, did you love that animation? We're gonna see it a lot. That's P5X. Johnny, you complained about everything. You said she was pretty. You'd want to see her face in the camera. No, that's not how that works. Still not 10 stacks, though. That did a ton of damage, though. So she's all leveled, and I'm not gonna lie, I love this character already, but playing as her is so much fun. So let's just break it down real quick. She has not the... This is the problem with P5X in general. Space cards are always such a pain in the butt to get, right? This is a blue rarity space card. It's, to my knowledge, the only viable one because it boosts her continuous damage, which she wants to do. The game, how do you see the recommended? Yeah. That's like the only build they got for her. Wait, what the heck is this? What is that? Just generic attack boost. That's trash. You want this one because it boosts, you know, the damage of the character. She highlights a lot. She does a lot of continuous damage. No brainer. But week one's gonna be pretty stressful because it's like, dude, did you get a good space card or did you get trolled? I personally got trolled, but we're gonna make the most of it. I also did learn that, yeah, her 5-star weapon has premium stats on it. As we'll quickly learn out what stats she wants to prioritize is crit rate. Her crit rate is always lacking. You get the weapon, problem solved. But her 4-star's not bad either. It does at least, like, you know, work with her kit. Every time she attacks, she gets, or no, does a highlight, she gets a just generic attack boost, which is pretty good. Is there anything else I'm missing? No? All right, let's just have a party. We got 2 fights this week for Barry to excel in. Hachimon, which is a brand new boss, using the Raido Remaster model. I thought these were models from Persona 6. It does not appear to be the case now that Raido Remastered is out, but this is the team we're rocking with. We have Vasuki, which is a new persona specifically for her, who I think just boosts continuous damage. I don't know where the crud is he. What the... And Wonder's new dagger. What does it do? I don't effing know. I just know you want to run it. So this is kind of a weird stage. It's favoring single target characters, and yet there's multiple, you know, targets. What's going on there? Well, you'll just soon find out because this is sort of her gimmick. Now, you notice right away we don't actually have any debuffers here. I'm not going to lie, I don't really know the solution for that. We're just going to hope that Barry can do so much damage it won't really end up mattering. We're going to soften up this Steph Saljo real quick. Just a little poke, little love tap, I guess you could say. And we have highlight ready to go, so let's just, don't do hers yet. Let's do typical chord things. Oh man, I can't show you the full highlight. I was having a little bit of fun on my trial run. But essentially, you want to use this butterfly skill. She'll just kind of swing at him, big damage, build up these stacks. Oh my god, that is awesome. And then end off on the highest HP target. Right? Yeah, who cares about that? Now that he's at 10 stacks, he takes a medium amount of damage over time effect. Right? It's not huge. So my computer is not loving P5X, bro. Playing the game at normal speed looks like a goddamn slideshow, but what are you gonna do? Do some debuff stuff, and her crit rate should be pretty high. But now we want to go into Vasuki, use, I guess, a snake skill, get that DOT up a little bit higher, and start spamming highlights, which we can do 2 back-to-back. Should give her a pretty big attack increase. This is pretty much the apex of her power, right? And this fight a little hard to sandbag on. Okay, got the abbreviated version right there. Oh my god, was that 200,000 damage? Sure looked like it. Okay. And then go ahead and just do this. I'll knock him into the score state. I don't really know what they were going with the cinematography for hers. Like, why is she just shoving her face in the camera? I don't really get it. But now that we're 10 stacks, right? Use Fizzle Execution. It looks sick. Just let it play out. Really love the animations for Barry. I know the joke is obviously like, oh, she's cute. Obviously, I'm gonna, you know, bias her. But no, just genuinely, they look really cool. I like it a lot. I wonder if this is really a situation where you want to use Onge, though. Because to my knowledge, she doesn't really stack that well. It's really just you get stack or debuffs on the opponent. But I don't know. We'll figure it out once more advanced players have more time with the character rather than me. At the end of the day, it's just a preview. But I really don't even a healer for this fight. She just made such quick work of them. And this is the last turn, so we should go all out. A little bit of dot damage. At least from my specific build, she doesn't really seem to be doing crazy amounts of DOT. What's our ratio at? Oh, dang. Okay, so out of battle, no, in battle, I guess you should say, she doesn't have critting problems at all. But I have, like, the most premium, you know, teammates for her, I guess. Well, I guess there's an argument where you could sub out Turbo for her. But I think, I don't know, Wind is doing pretty good. But yeah, now we just use skill 3 till the boss dies. Seems to be the rotation. Hot. Oh my god. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. That's so there is a reason to use Onge. I forget. It's not just about resetting, you know, whatever resource you have. It's also just doing a crap ton of damage, which is hot. But yeah, I'm pretty sure my rotation was kind of like scuffed here. Kind of just learning the fight. think our speed on our character is a little scuffed as well, but oh well, what are you gonna do? I don't think I'll score that high this week anyways, because I just don't have Akihiko, so not really trying to mid-max, but not bad. Man, whoa, that is a way better score than I did last time. 40, what ranks? What tier that put us at? Excuse me? Okay! Not necessarily top 20%, but, you know, hey, I'll take it, despite not having, you know, the 5-star weapon. Oh, look, I'm bald! Throne is so lame. Pretty nice that she doesn't actually have a bless weakness, so... You know, it's not like elemental affinities are really a thing in P5X, but, you know, getting hit with your weakness on the boss does suck, so if you can avoid that, it's definitely a boon. So let's just do standard stuff. Wow, Johnny, buffing crit rate today, are we? How daring. I know. Let's just see that again. See if she can kill all three. Boom shakalaka. Okay. How many stacks? Not at 10 stacks. 6 stacks. Okay. So there's some... Oh, you know why? Because there was more targets in the last fight. Interesting. So I wonder if they're now going to start having bosses that have ads just for Barry to kind of... Oh my god, her animations. Let's see that again. Oh, she ain't doing it. Oh, there she goes. Okay, anyway. Tangent. Because this is technically a fight that buffs assassins. And yet it has sweeper attributes. Makes me wonder if they're going to have kind of those hybrid fights in the future. And how they're going to balance around that. I don't know. Because, you know, obviously, I want the game to succeed. I understand you got to give new players the toys. Got to give them something new to do. But truly, there has not been a character like this in the game yet. So it makes me like wonder how they're going to handle that. You know what I mean? Our speed is in a good spot now. We can just do this. Tight. How's that damage? It's a lot of damage. Oh, God. And a lot of highlights to do here, too. I'm also kind of just happy in general that they didn't leave Cord out to dry. Now that they've added Theurgy characters, right? There hasn't really been, you know... It's not like she's fallen off completely, but there's not really a necessity. Oh, no, I messed up. Dang it. I had a bad rotation. So let's use skill 2 there. Dang it. Alright, that's almost reset worthy. In fact, I will reset. Frick. This time around, I'm playing a little bit differently. I'm going to save the Cord highlight move until the boss is at 10 stacks, which should be this turn, right? Yeah, nice. So we do that, and now we're just free to use skill 3 for the rest of the fight, unless more ads show up. That's pretty at least easy to understand, right? That dot damage is not crazy, though. I'm not, like, criticizing the character. I think that's on me. Don't like that. But if we do it this way, let's check the stats again. 300%. That's actually kind of low. I wonder why. Maybe because Rebellion fell off? Let's find out. Kind of just like doing this. It's like, this is late game P5X, everybody. If you're playing global, like, what's the game like when you've done everything? Well, now you know. A little swingy. We'll see how it works. Okay. Well, it's climbing. Okay, hold on. There might be some merit to that. And then next turn, this crits. Okay, that's where the money is, though. It's not even about the dot damage. Well, I mean, damage is still damage. Was that 500? So I guess, at least for me, and we got to keep in mind, this is a stage that strictly benefits her. She's at least on power-wise competing with P3 Makoto. I have to specify which Makoto I'm talking about. That is so funny. Yes, we love seeing your face. I did my makeup. I feel like if I worked on Wonder's personas a little bit more, specifically like getting Batsuki what he needs, and figuring out what that dagger does, right? Like this might not even be the dagger. And I also made the misplay of getting a little bit too much effective hit rate on my cards for her. Because I'm like, oh, okay, Mesa needed that stat. Obviously she will. I don't think she does, genuinely. So we ended off with 2 more hits, skill 3. And we are way past my old score. Oh my god. 4-star weapon. Free to play, by the way. Don't have Akihiko, though. And that's a bummer. But, hey, I think this is at least the more fun character to use. Now, what am I saying? Akihiko rocks in this game, too. The way he gets to use his full kit. But yeah, 11 million. Okay. And we just had to figure out, you know, how she worked. But as far as the Kukulane, yeah. This is a boss with these affinities, which means no Joker. So So you either use Closer or Akihiko, and I don't have him, so using Takamaki again, but yeah, this is not a Takamaki showcase. So she has awesome animations, an adorable model, her actual mask, right? Probably the most stylish looking one to date. But the reality is, she pretty much is just good at stages where she's built to succeed, right? Her only other competition is Mesa, and yes, Mesa, unless you duped him like crazy, fell off a little bit. Because if we're looking at old content, there were some spread encounters, which, yeah, damage over time would really help you out. But as far as, like, previous bosses, he's gonna struggle a little bit. I think she is just, like, look at it this way. If you're taking to her fight where there's not multiple ads where she can kill, she's just a really strong single target attacker. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she'll be meta-defining, but right now, she's decent, not blowing me away though. And about 15. This is really the metric, bro. Is she better than? They did him so dirty, bro. Oh no, definitely better than Kechi. I'll say that right out. At the same time, though, we do have summer characters right around the corner. Summer, Moko, meta, defining best in-slot support for 3 different characters. That's just an insane value. So I think I'm gonna. We haven't seen the character kits yet, but we're pretty sure it's going to be Summer Marianne, and that is going to be a big seller. So, you know, is she bait? I genuinely think she is bait, but not a bad character by any means. And just look at the outfit, look at the gloves, look at the... The game's going to do well if they keep making characters this dope, right? Who do we have on launch, bro? Who do we have on launch? Bro, I mean, he's a 4-star, right? But still, bro. Oh my god. Anyway, Sepia, you have been ratioed into oblivion. That is going to do it for today's P5X preview video on Barry. What did you think? I hope she comes to global ASAP because she's a lot of fun, and god dang it, I just want the games to succeed. What can I say? But yeah, summer right around the corner. I have 200 gems. I don't know how to feel about that. Is this where the free-to-play arc for the Korean account ends? No, of course not. I can't buy Korean currency, but yes, stay tuned for more P5X videos coming real soon. Bye.